What's up, guys? I'm back with another movie review for the movie Straight Outta Compton. Yeah, Straight Outta Compton. This was another movie I was really excited for to come out. I don't know why, because I didn't really listen to NWA that much until I found out about the movie, and so I started to look and listen to it, and I gotta say, I really like it, and I'm not that big fan of rap. A couple Eminem songs, but I really like NWA. Uh, so I went the day after opening day, so this is a little late review. The movie, I'm gonna hop right into it. The movie was awesome. It was not a single bit of why am I here? Every minute, every second of the 2 hour and 15 minutes I think the movie is, you were entertained. There was a perfect mix of action, comedy, and drama. So it was just entertaining altogether. The movie, the actors. Of course, O'Shea Jackson Jr. looks like Ice Cube because it's his dad. So he did a really good job at that, and I was researching a little bit of it. It took 2 years for him to get that role. He had to audition for it, and he had to take a test to see how well he was like Ice Cube. And he pretty much directly told the director, you can either get someone who researches my dad on Wikipedia and YouTube, or you can get someone who's spent 20 years with him on stage and stuff like that. And so that was pretty cool. I don't know the actor's name. Is the one who played Dr. Dre and Eazy-E and MC Ren and DJ Yella, but they all looked similar to the actual people. And from my understanding, Dr. Dre and Ice Cube were actually on set of the movie a lot of the times, except for when Ice Cube was filming Ride Along 2. So they were there and they were directing them how to do it. And another thing I was watching, the shows that they put, they actually did a real show. And in the beginning, before they filmed part of the movies, DJ Yella, the actual DJ Yella, and Ice Cube and MC Ren, the real ones, would go out and do a little show for NWA, and then O'Shea, the guy who played Dr. Dre, and MC Ren, and all the other guys would come out and they would actually do a show. They actually rap the songs. I don't know. I don't know in the movie if it's actual recordings from the original NWA, or if it's the actual actors recording it themselves, because they said they had to record the whole album. So I'm guessing they're doing that. The guy who played Dr. Dre, actually had to learn how to scratch and record with vinyl instead of what they use now. So it's kind of cool. They actually had to take themselves back to the 80s and do it. This movie had really good cinematography. There's a lot of impactful scenes in there that made you feel whoa. There's a scene in there, I'm not going to go into depth, but that's the Rodney King beatings and how the cops won and how Los Angeles went on a riot. You can tell how NWA kind of inspired people, because I believe it's true. People would actually write "fuck the police" and stuff on the walls and paint it and stuff like that. And kind of not just NWA did this, but the Bloods and the Crips actually came together, and this is the most impactful scene to me. The two leaders of the Crips and the Bloods tied blue and red bandanas together and held them, and walked up to the cops and held them, held the bandanas right in front of them, two people who would kill each other normally are together because of you, and we don't like you, and that's one thing we have in common. And it was kind of impactful because it just made me feel whoa, and it also made me realize that that's going on right now in Baltimore or Boston, one of those two, where the Crips and the Bloods are teaming up to stand against cops' brutality. And I just farted. And it's cool. It's the movie, from what I understand, captures it, and it's just awesome. And then there's a sad part in there when Eazy-E dies, which apparently Dr. Dre and Ice Cube, that was hard for them to rewatch because they made it so realistic because they wanted to have this movie point to point for them. And from what I can tell and what I've seen they saying what they do, it is. And so the acting was awesome. I gotta say, I can't get over the acting. The acting was good. The action was awesome when there was action. The comedy was pretty funny. Like, bye Felicia, that was in there. Drama was good. I really liked the dramas. And it made you feel their feelings too. That's how good it was. Like, if they were feeling angry, you were feeling angry. If they were feeling sad, you were a little sad. If they were drunk, not like you weren't feeling drunk, but you were feeling a little funny, like you were laughing and you couldn't breathe. So it was just like that, and the whole movie was good. I mean, it just awesome. And people like going in there. I thought the movie was just gonna be about like NWA and their tour and how they started, but the movie was not like that at all. It was like where they were when they began, when they were NWA, from when Ice Cube left to the war against Ice Cube and NWA, to when Dr. Dre left to go to Death Row, and then what's going on with Dr. Dre and Death Row, and what's going on with Ice Cube when he was writing Friday, and what was going on with Eazy-E, MC Ren, all of them guys, and how they were all having a feud, and then how Dre was going to leave Death Row, and how they were going to come back together, but then Eazy passed away, and then how it all happens. And the movie ended really cool. I don't want to get into that, but it wasn't an alright ending. I thought it could have ended a little better, but beggars can't be choosers. It was cool. It was Dr. Dre like telling off Suge Knight. It was pretty cool, and people that you wouldn't believe were in there. Like Snoop Dogg was in there. Like I said, Suge Knight was in there. Tupac's in there. Yeah. Like all the rappers you wouldn't think. They're not the real rappers are in there, but who's supposed to be are in there. I take it back about the ending. The ending actually was cool. Now that I think about it, it was like a flash from where Dr. Dre and Ice Cube are now, like the commercials for the beats and the movies Ice Cube's been in. So it was pretty cool. Another fun fact: the person who directed Friday, because Friday is mentioned in the movie, the Ice Cube's movie Friday, is directed by the same person who directed Straight Outta Compton, Gary Gray. So yeah, it's like somehow this movie always turns it together. So it's like Gary was with Ice Cube from when he left NWA to now, so it's kind of cool. And from something about NWA, I've read that they're trying to go back on tour. One last hurrah, where Snoop Dogg or Eminem's an Eazy-E's spot, even though you can't really replace Eazy-E because Eazy-E is awesome. Yeah, and it shows why Ice Cube left and that stuff. I'm going off on a rant because this movie is so good and I can't really talk about it because I don't want to ruin anything about it. So, this is definitely the best movie I've seen this year. I like it over Southpaw. So I'm going to tell you this straight up. If they need to win an award, an Academy Award, I don't care. Los Angeles is right. If they don't, like, they need this award. This acting was awesome. The movie was great. I think it deserves at least one award, even more. So, yeah. I highly recommend this movie. It's my favorite movie of 2015. I actually like it a little bit more than I Am Legend, which is saying something. So, when you get the chance, go watch this movie. NWA stands for blank blank out of attitude. I can't really say the words. I don't want to get in trouble. But go watch the movie. It's awesome. I give it a 5 out of 5. So, go watch it, enjoy it, and love it. Bye.